Welcome, everyone, to the original Conference Championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense. Headed the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. The defense has 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker showing he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running through the tackle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he knocks through the PAT. Set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Rashada. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. A short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Powering through. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. On the deep ball, caught at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch it. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Just trucks the man.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And now the running back's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Linebacker shifting around now. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tide. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He shreds the tackle. Finds room at the 30. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Bulldogs need to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Rashada. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it on the jet sweep.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he pulls in the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the fair catch by the return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Short pass finds the tight end. Runner with an impressive spin move there. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The guys up running, lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Cox. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Young. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And there's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Here we go on 4th down. He spins out of the tackle. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, but it somehow works out.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We're going in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin.
Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Dogs will hustle to the line to rank the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Young. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
No football is out. A potentially game-changing. Got it. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards and keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on third and goal.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Rashada. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Dogs! This offense really clicking. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic.
Man, you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up. But this next drive will decide the final outcome of the football game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They'll hand it off. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Makes the grab. It's Cox.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some breaks here. End zone ahead.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. A timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. We'll call for the fair catch here. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. He'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The back's got it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations to try to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
Oh, nothing but great grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
Well, you can just feel the home.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown tie. This offense comes out immediately, gets points in the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Yeah, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Velasquez. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Utes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's got it now inside the 10. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. But for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Utes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up to 3rd and 1. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier. But I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
That's a bullet pass to the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Velasquez. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. They'll run it here. Oh, what a move. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Big spin on the run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear. Nobody can bring him down. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now, threatening with a first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Utah offense takes the field. Cut quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Utes have first and 10 here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And he fires the football to the right side. He's got it for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utes offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. The takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Utah offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Sticking with the running game. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Utes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward?
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Alabama. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Tailback with another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do any shot, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my... Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Touchdown, tied. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Touchdown, Crimson. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down and missed it. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's going to launch it deep again. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete. Wideout's now clustered. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions.
And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Buying time, moving to his left. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.